Yo, 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 new day, new day. So, Rusty Cage might still be alive. There's hope, at least. Maybe. He just dropped the full length, video of just like every, the Guillotine series, basically. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, lucky you, I'm gonna yap about it this entire video. So, buckle in, boys. Because I am confident that I just saw the best YouTube video that I've ever seen. And I mean, it's like a series I've seen before, but just seeing it like this, and like having the full perspective and, a full like feature length fucking video about it. It's interesting, right? But what I find the most interesting is that in the start of the video, in the start of like the very first intro he did, there was like a disclaimer that nobody has been harmed or will be harmed from this video series. That was in the original video. That disclaimer is not in the feature length, in the like full video. What the I'm trying to wrap my head around all these like little things to just try to determine if the guy is still alive or not. And it's probably just like I'm probably playing into his mind games, right? Because I mean, that's what I would do if I was in, quote unquote faked my death. I still think that Rusty is still alive purely because otherwise there would be news about it. Like, some article somewhere would be like, yeah, this, Florida YouTuber decapitated himself in his backyard with a guillotine that he built himself. Like, there would be some news, even though, even if he said that, no, don't fucking talk about this. This is, private shit. The news always gets to the business somehow, I suppose. I don't know how to say that. Well, there was, when it all went down in the final live stream, basically, okay, just to catch everyone up to speed, we can talk about this later. So basically, he's making a guillotine, because of a bunch of shit. I guess the reason he's doing it is kind of like up to interpretation. But it's very much themed on just trying to make like a revolution or like spark a revolution somehow. Which he acknowledges many times is like, this is not gonna be possible whatsoever, but I might as well try, right? And that's also like that's basically what he starts out with. He starts doing that, then he ends the whole thing out with like, yeah, I mean, we're all going to the same slaughterhouse, might as well make it look good. And then the fucking banger of a Lemonade song starts. I'm gonna link the entire video just like down in the comments, just for everyone to fucking see, because this entire video is a masterpiece. It's like nearly 2 hours long, but it's great, and I can't believe it doesn't have more. I think somebody pulled out the stats in the comment sections. Like, it has less views than he has subscribers, which is, I mean, still a fair bit. It's 1.7 million, right? But it just puts it in perspective, like, yeah, he was right all this time. Like, he's just like some washed up YouTuber that is just kinda there on the sidelines, just like, he's washed up. YouTube doesn't care about him, the world doesn't care about him, he's just in it for himself. I don't know. There are so many fucking layers to this shit, and I love it. It's just like a whole piece of art, and it's also very artistic the way that he's like. You know, it's just left up to interpretation whether you think he actually, you know, did the deed or not. Shit. God, I hate Gorm. I was very indecisive when he actually, you know, ended the series. Basically, he ended the series with, like, you know, the full guillotine, a live stream, like, right after he dropped the video. You know, you had time to watch the video, and then, you know, he timed it perfectly. And then people tuned in to watch the live stream, and he was acting incredibly sus throughout basically the entire thing. Oh, thunder. He was acting very sus throughout the entire thing, just like very silent in a very eerie way. And also like very, you know, kind of eerily nonchalant about like every comment there was about him, like, no, oh no, it's finally time, it's, you know, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. Like everyone in the comments were thinking the same thing, like in the chat. They were thinking the same thing, like, yeah, I mean, this guy is crazy enough to do it, just like for the art, pretty much. Which I still, if he actually did it, I think it's a valid excuse, if you can call it that. Like, you know, 100% completing your fucking project, like, fully. Yeah, there's so much to this shit. It's beautiful. And he does like a bunch of commentaries throughout the entire thing. About, like, you know, in each of his videos there's like a different theme, and they're all pretty much just, you know, surrounding the same topic, overall message that, like, yeah, the world is fucked. We're cooked, guys. And, you know, he really conveys it, because it's not like it's not true. Everything he fucking says, it is true. For example, the big one he's talking about, like, in the last video is, what was the fucking term again? Like, basically just the American government just, the government just, like, taking over people's homes and repurposing them for, like, fucking building Walmarts and shit. And they're doing it with tax dollars, like, the people's money. And they're purposely, like, buying the land that they, you know, that the citizens own. They purposely just buy it for way less, and if they don't accept that, they have to be forced to give it away, because, you know, it's gonna benefit the area, the surrounding area, the city and shit. Which is, most of the time, completely fucking bullshit. Right, you can easily see how, like, especially when, like, Walmart and stuff comes into the picture, like, this is just the fucking tax dollars going towards a private corporation. Like, that's kind of fucked up. But yeah, that's just the way it is, I guess. That's just how the world works. Yeah, so. And then, yeah, he comes up with a bunch of examples of this shit, of everything. Also just like how, basically his entire thing, in like every video is just like, you know, the government bad, which he does a really good job at conveying how and why government bad. And you know, I tend to believe him because, like, it's the same with the fucking the Windigoon quote that has been like going viral. Like, how does it go? Like, fucking remember, kids. If you think the government wouldn't do this, oh yeah, they would, because 100% they would. They can do fucking whatever they want, and they can just like get away with it if they, just, you know, if they just keep it a secret from everyone, which is very easy to do for them. Yeah, they have too much fucking power, man. It's insane when you actually stop to think about it. So it's just easier to not think about it. You know, it's weird that way, but you know, for the everyday guy, the average Joe, it works. The system works. But if you just think about it for like a second, which, you know, we've all done. Like, we know the system doesn't really work, but it works well enough for us to live, like, somewhat well. And of course, I'm pretty sure, like, America is the biggest fucking sinner of this, like, this entire thing. Especially with their, you know, whole everyone needs their freedom type shiz they have going on. They don't own shit. Like, again, with the housing, for example, they don't own their fucking land. They get told they own their land, but they don't really. Yeah, there's just so much shit wrong, and he just, you know, not all of it, but he just exposes like tiny bits and pieces and tells us that, yeah, there's much more of this shit out there. I mean, it's, again, just go watch the video yourself. Just do yourself a favor. It is undeniably the best video I've seen in fucking ages, if not forever. Also, just the fucking music. Can we talk about the music? I've been a fan of Rusty Cage for a while now. Like, you know, basically before he even started using his, you know, the fucking guillotine. Oh shit, I forgot he did the wave thing. God damn it. Yeah. He makes bangers, and you know, first when I heard, I only listened to his music. I didn't even know he did YouTube too. So I only went to listen to his music, and then just like some weird songs started to drop. I guess it's only one of them. I can't actually remember which one. But he just started dropping like bangers. I think it was like Kill This Run or something. I started watching because like, what the fuck is this about? And then I started like researching more about this guy. Then, you know, it was just like banger after banger of this series, and you know, not just the music, just like everything about it. It's fucking genius. It's great. It's awesome. Iced tea break. Alright, let me not die so blobbles this time. Please, dear God. Okay, we're targeting you then, since you're coming over here so willingly. Uh-oh. So, yeah, I've been listening to this for a while, just like the music, just because it's been out for a while, you know, that's how it is. But it feels so great somehow to watch it, like, in a full, like, again, the video is fucking 2 hours long. It just feels good to, like, finally see it in its full form. Because it's something I always wished to see. Like when I knew the fucking, the series was actually over. I always wished for, like, I think it's also out there somewhere, just like a collective, a collected version. I don't know what to call it. But this all brings us back to the same thing. It's the end, the series, the live stream that supposedly killed Rusty Cage. No matter how you look at it, yes, Rusty Cage is dead. If you think the person is dead, or just like the character is dead, there's a lot of like conflicting interpretations there. But I'm leaning more and more towards just Rosa. I'm leaning more towards, just the character of Rusty Cage, and then he's like doing other projects somewhere else, or he's just like taking a very fucking long break. Because again, if anything did happen, it would be on the fucking news. I would have heard something. And like the fact that, I'm not the biggest like Rusty Cage fan. Like, sure, I am on the Discord server. I am in his fucking Patreon because he's a cool guy. He's like top 1 cool guys. But I'm not like in there constantly like checking up on everything. But there are guys in there who are that, and they still are not 100% sure if he's dead or not. So I think my interpretation, my future sight is telling me that we will never really get an answer to that. The closest we ever got was a tweet from him, like maybe 2 minutes after the actual, live stream decapitation, that, that just said, "I'm alive, bitches," and then he deleted that tweet again, which is very telling, I think. And also, when looking back at it, it felt kinda staged. The whole, like, phone call, and, when you think about it, you can see where the cut is with it, if he actually made, a whole video with, like, sound effects and shit. You can see where it cut over to being a video instead of just... Oh, that was casual stick drift. Awesome. Okay. You can actually see where it goes from, like, he takes the camera, just, like, rubs into his shirt, and it's, like, complete darkness, and then afterwards he turns the camera away. And, like, you don't actually see his decapitation, you just hear it. That's why it's so eerie, too. It's so fucking eerie, but it's good. It's awesome. It's cinematic, if nothing else. It's weird actually having blood hearts. I can survive for so much longer. But then again, against Marmu, I lose them all immediately, so... We'll see how today goes. Oh, he's bouncing a lot. Shit, I might be cooked here. Uh-oh. Shit. Oh, thank God. I don't know why I was still so worried. I still have 1 blood heart left. Alright, well... casual... What even was that? That wasn't stick drift, that was button drift. What the fuck? Oh, my Discord is up again. I think I just, like, lost internet for a second. Doesn't matter though, playing fucking Hollow Knight. Can I get some fucking... Please, Dad, kills. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, but it all felt... The live stream felt kinda staged, but then again, I mean, it's not like I actually know Rusty that well. He's just like, he's a YouTuber I follow, like, that's all there is to it. Sure, he had a big impact on my life and shit, but like, at the end of the day, I don't know the guy. I just have an idea of who he is, so when he pulls out, like, a fucking 10-minute, like, fucking orchestra music or whatever it was, to, like, listen to as, like, supposedly his last piece of music that he ever listened to, is, like, you know, I could see it happening. I could see it being a thing. And it's probably very easy for him to stage because he would just think of just, you know, how would he act in this situation, and he'd do it. Like, I don't know where I'm getting at, but it's just, you know, being there in the live stream itself, just like waiting for shit to happen. Like, sure, looking back at it, it's very different now. But when it was happening, God, I was shitting myself just thinking pretty much. If I die to Galleon, I'm gonna kill myself. Holy shit. I might be cooked. Holy shit. Okay, give me a second where I shut the fuck up and, you know, actually beat this guy up. God damn it. Well, I can always heal against Shio. But yeah, it's just weird looking back, I guess, I suppose. Just like about all the things he's done and thinking of like how insignificant everything has been. And like he says it himself, like, I'm just a fucking nobody. I'm just a washed up YouTuber that made like some hits that the young kids liked. And that was about it. Like, he is no one now. And like, the thing is that he's so self-aware that it comes across so like sad somehow. I don't know how to explain the feeling. I don't know. It's just, yeah, I don't fucking know. I guess that's why it's so great, is that I don't know how to describe it. Like, the feeling the entire way through. It's just like, you know, you can feel what he was going for, the downfall of society. Like, something is coming, but we don't know what. And he's like, you know, he's saying he's gonna play some role in it, but he doesn't know what role it's gonna be. And, you know, it's clearly referencing the way that he's trying to, you know, especially the last, like, line in the Lemonade song, that, you know, trying somehow to spark a revolution that is hopefully gonna happen. Oh yeah, okay, well, I get a break here. Didn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. I'll need to sit on that for a few more days. Just like think everything over, I guess. Just seeing how Twitter reacts, because I remember Twitter was very fucking. They had some opinions after the video dropped, and especially during like the live stream, of course, in the live stream. But he, Rusty kind of got doxxed And his parents too. I think like his both his full name and address got leaked. Like I can't remember it, but I can probably pull it out like pretty quickly. Can you fucking not do that? It's so fucking annoying. Oh, I don't have to do that. Fucking shit. I didn't have to heal. I could have just... God damn it. Well, shit happens. But yeah, he basically got doxxed because, you know, someone with insider knowledge believed that it was real. Like, some of his, like, old friends or something believed it was real and had to, like, check up on it. And, you know, we even... like collectively in the community we had the fucking Florida, like somewhere, like he lives in Florida, that's pretty open knowledge, but like the specific city like area he lived in, there was like a police radio. You can just like tune into those apparently, just like listen to what's going on. So we sat there listening to the police radio, desperately trying to decipher anything they said, and if it had anything to do with the Rusty or fucking, you know, his name, insert name here. But there was also some rumors going about that he actually had like told the police beforehand that, oh yeah, if you get any calls, just ignore them. I'm doing a thing for my YouTube. And, I mean, if that's what he did, that worked pretty well, because shit did not fucking happen, but I sat there for like a solid couple of hours with a couple other guys, just like listening to police folks yap about absolutely nothing. Like, again, just desperately trying to decipher anything that has to, that had to do with the Rusty Cage. And also, I mean, the fucked up thing is that the parents got doxxed, like their fucking phone numbers were doxxed. Which is so fucked up. Like, it's a very fucking wrong thing to do, but he did it anyway because, you know, in the name of, what the fuck? What did I get hit by? What? What? Okay, I need to rewatch that. What did I get hit by that sent me downward? Well, another loss to Collector. I didn't expect anything else. Well, I gotta go up and work in like 8 hours. Yikes, only 8 hours of sleep. Poor old me. Well, gotta go. See you tomorrow, hopefully.